What is up, guys? ChrisMitch42 here, and welcome finally to the Q&A. I know that I was supposed to do it like almost 2 weeks ago, and I know that I've been kind of like pushing it off. Main reason being I've been really busy, and I really haven't had time to just sit down and answer a bunch of questions. But I plan on doing that right now. So yes, finally, the Q&A is here. You finally get to hear your questions being answered. Now, I actually chose 25 questions because when I made that other video asking for more questions, I got an overwhelming amount that I didn't expect. I know I said a lot more, but I didn't expect the amount that I got. You guys, like, way, like, pushed the limit to what I thought it was going to be. So thank you guys, actually, really much, because that means a lot. That you guys, like, went ham with the questions. But yeah, sorry about kind of like the boring gameplay in the background. It's just me playing Minecraft. I like really couldn't figure out what the hell to play for you guys in the background. I was gonna do face cam, but this room is completely horrible, and I know my brother would kill me if he found that I did webcam in his room when it's nasty. So yeah, that's why there's no webcam. But yeah, I'll be answering about 25 questions. Now, in these comments, there are like multiple questions, especially the last two, which are jam-packed with a bunch of questions. So that's why I say those two for the end. But yeah, we're just gonna start straight up, and this first question is from Mattel Walker. Do you have a girlfriend? Just punch me right in the face. Right in the face, to the stomach, right to the balls. Thank you. But no, I don't have a girlfriend. I technically had one a couple years ago, if you want to count it. When I was like a little bit younger. But no, I haven't really had a girlfriend. Main reason being is not because I'm a player, you know, I play with the girls, no. Main reason being is because I'm very busy, as you guys can tell, even with my videos and stuff, like, as of lately, I've been really tired of my videos, and stuff like that. I've just been way too busy to really have time to even search for a girlfriend, or even attempt to have one. If I were to have a girlfriend, I'd rather be with her and stuff like that than being, like, super tired and stuff like that. I'd rather actually be able to have time to spend time with her instead of having a girlfriend not even be able to talk to her and do stuff. So that's mainly why I don't have a girlfriend at the moment. I'm just really busy. But I have prom next year, so that could change things. We don't know. But other than that, no, I do not have a girlfriend. Thanks for the punch right in the face, Mattel. So the next question is once again from Mattel Walker, and this question is, what is your favorite anime battle? Now, there are a lot of battles in anime that I think we all really like, but I mean, there's one battle that I feel just doesn't surpass any other ones that I felt, and that's the fight between Team Gohan and Super Saiyan 2 versus Cell. Now, I think that was definitely one of the best fights out there, even though the fight is hella long. If you look it up on YouTube, the full fight is like 2.5 hours. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I love that battle. It's one of my favorite battles. We finally get to see Gohan's anger and his rage and everything finally build up into becoming like this super powerful badass, and then the future kind of degrades a lot. But but that fight was very memorable, especially when Android 16 was killed, because that's what set Gohan off to finally snap and become Super Saiyan 2, and then especially the part where he's crying and you see the tears like slowly drift away when he's in like his aura. It was awesome. I love that fight. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite fights ever of anime. So the next set of questions is from Multi-Layak. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but I think I might have pronounced that right, so hopefully I did. He's a set of 3 questions, and his first one is, can you host a Naruto server for fans? Now, there are 2 problems wrong with this, because one, I don't even know if I'll be able to host a server until like a while. It's gonna be a while before I can even attempt to host servers, because I believe you're talking about Minecraft. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that is Minecraft you're talking about. And the second thing is, I actually don't know anything about Naruto. I mean, I know some things like Sasuke, Uchida, and his brother and his other person, Madara, I think. Then there's like Naruto, Sakura, Rock Lee, and all these other people with music notes on their thing, like Ten, I think, is another one that I know. And that guy with the dog, I don't really know. I don't know their names. I don't really know the anime, because I'm going to be starting it next month, so that way you guys can finally be like, Mitchell, you're learning Naruto, congratulations. But yeah, I honestly don't know anything about Naruto. I know people have been asking me to play with Pat and another person called Ginger Shadow, I believe, if that's correct. I've been telling me to play with them. I mean, if I were to play with them, they would honestly have to teach me a crap ton of things. So I don't know if that would ever happen, but maybe. But yeah, so host a Naruto server will most likely not happen for a really long time, because I'm going to be starting Naruto, the first Naruto before Shippuden, yeah, so I'll be starting Naruto next month, and then I don't even know when the hell I got onto Shippuden, but it'll be a while before I really know everything about Naruto. So sadly, no server. The next one is, what inspired you to make your name what it is? Funny story about that. So the crazy part comes from me when I was little. I was kind of a psychopathic child. Not really psychopathic, but just beyond normal, as you guys might have noticed. Which is fine by me. I'd rather not be normal. I'd rather be different than the crowd. But yeah, so the crazy part comes from my brothers calling me crazy and stuff like that. Mitch obviously comes from my name. The funny thing about that is that there was actually an I in it. But for some reason, when I put my name in to make an account, it's for some reason erased the I. For some random reason. Like, the I disappeared. And that's the story about the I, why it's missing. I have I in my name, but for some reason, the I just decided I'm out, peace, see you later, and walked away. In the future, I was able to switch my name to Crazy Mitch 42, which with the I, but I decided not to since I had the name for so long, for almost a year and a half, and I was like, if I change it, people are going to be like, why'd you put the I back? So I kept it. And the 42 comes from, I guess, baseball, but technically not baseball. So 42 is one of my favorite numbers. It's actually my second favorite. My first favorite is 10. I have 10 on, like, every baseball jersey that I have that I've played. So, yeah, but 42 came from a player called Jackie Robinson, who was one of my favorite baseball players, and it also rhymed. Crazy Mitch 10 didn't really make sense, so Crazy Mitch 42, it kind of like went in that smooth motion, and that's why I chose that number. So there you go. There's the, that's how you know my name now. And his last one is, how old are you? I am exactly 17, I guess 17 and a half since my birthday's in 6 months, and yeah. So, thank you for the questions. The next one is from Shuya Kano, and his question is, what would you do if George Washington riding a Lincoln mech flew down to you while being chased by robo-truckers angry about how the bald eagle is the symbol and not them? I only have one thing to say about that. America! Fuck yeah! Yeah, America! His next question is, cake? It's fucking delicious. Question from Shuya Kano. You have a lot of questions, my friend. Is, do you know what anime I'm from? If you do, good for you. Yes, I do know what anime you're from. I've watched the anime, even though I'm still technically not fully aware of what the hell I was watching, because when I watched the show, it took me till about the 10th or 11th episode to figure out what the hell was going on. But that is Madaku City Actors. I hope I said that right. But yes, I know who you are, and you're actually my favorite character from that anime, so bonus points, I guess. So, the next question is actually from Twitter, which I didn't expect to actually happen. I didn't expect one of you guys to actually comment a question on Twitter, but I will answer it to my fullest capability. And it is from ThatGuy533, and it says, can you do a backflip? Well, I mean, I can, but I can't. Main reason being is because I can do a backflip. I mean, I know how to do it, you know, just flip your body backwards. But I kind of can't land on my feet. If you want me to land on my feet, then I'll probably just break my neck, and that'll be it for Crazy Mitch 42. But I can do front flips pretty easily, especially into pools and stuff like that. Like back flips and front flips I can do at the pools. Front flip I can almost do fully. Like, if I were to try standing up, I can almost do it fully. I mean, I can do handstands and cartwheels and crap like that. But backflip, that's a different story. That, I feel, takes a lot more out of you because you're flipping backwards instead of frontwards. So you don't really know if you're going to land on your feet or not. And if you don't have enough momentum, you're probably going to break your neck. So my answer to that is, no, not really. So the next questions, well, set of questions, actually, is from Kid Lover. And his first one is, what's your gamer tag on PS4? I'm actually going to probably leave it in the description from here on out because I know people try to send me messages on PS4 and stuff like that. So my PS4, surprisingly, I know it's going to be shocking to you guys. It's the same thing as my YouTube, Crazy Mitch 42. So if you want to add me on PS4, just make sure to send me a message with your friend request. Because people send me friend requests, and I will not accept it if you don't send me a message with it saying you're a subscriber or something on the lines of that. Because if you're not, I really don't try to accept friends from strangers, but if you're subscribers, I will gladly accept it. The next question from him is also, what's your points on Dragon Ball Z Universe? He says Z, but I know what he means. So the highest points I've ever gotten at once was 4,300 and something. At this very moment, I have 3,360. So I hope to get back to that eventually. But yeah, that's my points at the moment. And especially with this new update with all the new crap, it's going to be even harder to get ranked up and stuff like this. So yay me, but yeah, thanks for the question. The next one is from Bruce Lowen, and his question is, why do you enjoy Dragon Ball Z Universe? I know I do. Well, I do too. The reason why I enjoy it is because it's a brand new Dragon Ball Xenoverse game. I mean, I know it's been out for a couple months now, but it's new. I mean, come on. We had Battle of Z, which was trash, and then we had the Connect version, which was complete trash. Like, you could have threw that in the garbage and burned it. Like, that's how bad that was. Ultimate Tenkaichi wasn't horrible. I liked it, for one. I did enjoy playing it. But obviously, there was a problem with it because it was rock, paper, scissors, and it wasn't really fighting. It was just you clicking, like, 3 buttons, and you'd win. So this one gives you a lot more freedom. There's a lot more attacks and stuff to do, especially with the created characters and customization and all that. I feel like it's just a lot funner. I mean, there's a lot of things that are still wrong with the game, but remember, not every game is perfect. So that's why I like Xenoverse. I feel like it's a great Dragon Ball Z game. It's definitely up there with the top 5, possibly even top 3, because I know it's definitely one of my favorites. Could be possibly my favorite game of all the Dragon Ball Z games, depending on how it goes from here on out. But yeah, I really like Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and that's why I play it. So the next question is from Giancarlo Esquive. I am so sorry. I know I just murdered your name. I apologize. But the question says, how large is your DIC? It actually means monitor. He meant to say monitor because I read the rest of it. But yeah, my monitor for the Mac, which I'm using to record right now, is 1920 by 1080. The laptop that I use, I believe, is 1600 by 900, I think. I'm not too sure about that. But for most videos, I usually record in 720. So, there you go. So the next question is from Fitzgerald Rudis. Hope I said that right too. Hey, I've been subscribed for a while and I would like it if you said the name of people that are asking the questions. Already on it. Also, what equipment are you using, like microphone and laptop and recording software? Please, I love your videos. Thank you. Yes, I know you've been subscribed for a while. I've seen you around for a while. The equipment that I use is a Mac. I honestly don't know what version or type it is because I got this, well, my brother got this about 5 years ago, so I honestly don't know. I have a Dell laptop, which is slowly dying. I need to get myself a main, like, Windows computer so I can play some really cool games for you guys. And I do plan on doing that in the future. Just need to save that money. But recording software, I use ScreenFlow for the Mac. I use Camtasia from recording games on the laptop, which I haven't really done yet. I do plan on doing that eventually. I use Game Capture recorder that came with the Elgato for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and possibly Wii in the future. What else? I have a Blue Yeti microphone, and that's about it, I think, with all the equipment. Yeah, that's it. The next question is from Party Zero Gamer, and it is, what is your favorite anime? Well, I think it's pretty obvious what my favorite anime is between what's on the channel, what I play, what I talk about. But yeah, it's Dragon Ball Z. It's pretty obvious, but I know what you meant by that. You know, what's your favorite? I mean, I could have been like, hell, it could have been something else. You never know. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is my favorite anime. If you want to know what my second favorite anime is, it is my homie's Fairy Tail. I love Fairy Tail. Funny story about that is that I actually hated Fairy Tail when I first started watching it. It took me about almost 10 episodes to start watching it. After the first 5, I was about to abandon it, but my friends said start watching it just a little bit more. I started watching it just a tad bit more, and then I started really enjoying it, and now it is my second favorite anime of all time. So yes, funny how that works out, right? The next question is from a familiar face, and that is that anime guy. Hi! What is the first anime series you watched, and how did you get into anime? Well, I'll kind of do this in reverse. So how I got into anime, I watched it when I was little, but really didn't know about anime. I didn't know it was anime, like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. I didn't know it was anime. But I got back into anime once again about, I would say almost, yeah, about a year and a half ago now, due to my best friend John, who showed me an anime called Is This a Zombie? Now, this anime is hilarious. If you've never watched it, you gotta watch it. It's great. He was like, Mitch, you gotta watch this with me. It's really, really funny. I watched it with him. I was crying half the time because of how funny it was. And then we got to watch the second season of it. Sadly, didn't make a third season because it's kind of like at the point where it's not going to be being made anymore, which is really sad for the manga, which is really, really sad since it's just a great anime and plus it was a great manga as well. But yeah, that's how I got back into anime. I mean, if you haven't checked that out, check it out. I highly advise you to check it out. It's great. It's a really funny anime. But the first anime series I ever watched, and this is going to be shocking for people because they may not even know this anime. I mean, they might. It's pretty popular. I mean, for little kids, it was pretty damn popular. and that is Hamtaro. That was the first anime I ever watched. My grandmother actually made me watch it, and then we fell in love with it, and I watched it a lot when my mom was at work and she came to stay over to take care of me. We watched it all the time. We even made like little puppets out of the hamsters. I can't remember any of their names besides Hamtaro, but Hamtaro was my favorite. I loved him. He was great. And yeah, I watched every episode of that series, and I don't even know how many episodes there is, but there is a lot. So for me to recalculate everything that I watched from when I was 3 to now being 17, I can't even tell you. But I really remember loving that series, and it brings back a lot of special memories because of my grandmother who passed away a couple years ago. So the anime has a really big meaning in my heart, and that's why I really love that anime. And yeah, that was my first ever anime. So the next question is from Goku-san, who has Teen Gohan as his picture. But his question is, who inspired you on YouTube? I've mentioned this before in the past. Oh, sorry, my creaking of the chair. I mentioned this in a past Q&A video, which I think was for 2,000 subscribers. But the person who inspired me for YouTube is none other than Martin, or Andy Littlewood, part of the Yogscast now. I started watching him when he only had 10,000 subscribers, and this is a long time ago. He was the one who got me into Minecraft, and he just got me into a bunch of other things, and that's how I started up really with YouTube. I watched him a lot, and then I was like, heck, I could do this by watching other people, like the rest of the Yogscast. I started watching PewDiePie, I started watching Cry, or Chaotic Monkey. I started watching a bunch of people, and then I really got into anime. I started watching Tobuscus. With the anime too helped out a lot, as I mentioned, getting me into YouTube. But yeah, there was just a bunch of things. I loved Minecraft ever since I started playing it, and then I started playing Tekkit. I mean, that series is still on the channel. You can go back and watch it. I think there was only like 8 episodes of it. It was before I even knew how to make full screen or to even edit videos, so it's really funny to watch. But yeah, that's how I got into YouTube, and thanks to Martin for inspiring me on YouTube. I don't know if you'd ever watch this video, but thank you very much for inspiring me to start my own YouTube channel. The next question is from Chujeson. Hopefully I said that right. And it says, okay, I know this question is one everybody doesn't really like to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. When is your birthday? You might have gotten a hint from where I said my birthday is in 6 months. My birthday is in December and is actually this number of day, which is December 9th. Funny enough, that is my birthday. The next one is from Tuncher Akif. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. And his question is, would you like to watch the Dragon Ball Super series? Yes, I highly plan on watching, and I hope it will be amazing since Akira Toriyama is taking control of it, or at least has some say in it this time than GT, which once again I don't really hate but didn't enjoy. But yeah, I hope Dragon Ball Super will be great, a beautiful successor to Dragon Ball Z, and I just hope the series does really, really well. That's all I can really ask about. The main thing I want to see from it is Pan going Super Saiyan. That's all I want. That's literally, like, the series could fail. I just want to see Pan go Super Saiyan. I want to see a female Super Saiyan. It's about time. We need it. The men have had too much power. These last almost 20 years, we've had too much power. We need a Super Saiyan that's a female. Am I right, ladies? Am I right? But yeah, that's why I'm really hyped for Dragon Ball Super, because I know Pan will be in it, and hopefully she will turn Super Saiyan, because I think that'd be great. Another question from Chunjae-son is, when are you going to do PvP with other races? I was recently going to do that, but now that they switched the level cap to 99, it's going to be even harder for me to play with other races. As you guys know, the 2 people that I play with is Charisma42, which is my male Saiyan, and Michi, my female Saiyan, funny enough. But I have 2 other characters that are in works, which is Yin Yang and Kitty, who are, I think Yin Yang is 74, and Kitty is 63, last I remember. But I'm trying to get them to get to at least 80, 85, so I can start playing with them online, because I know even if you're like level 90 or 99, even though there's kind of a big difference, I would still like to try and fight with them and see what I can do online. But yeah, I will try to get some other races in so I can play with them and play them for you guys, but it's going to be a little bit since of this new level cap and stuff like that, so it's going to be a little bit harder. But I do plan on playing as other races, so don't worry about that. The next one is from, I am going to completely murder your name, Ultimate Eureka? Eureka, right? That's, yeah, sure. Can you do a Draw My Life video? I've never done one. I've never attempted it. I've never even had it in my mind of doing one. If you guys would maybe, I don't know. I mean, if you want to see the worst artist in the world, then sure. I don't know if I'd be able to. It might be a future project, but I mean, I could attempt it. I don't see why not. Yeah, maybe for like my 18th birthday or something like that, I could attempt it. You never know. I could try it out. But yeah, thanks for the question. The next question is from MC Sweats 1. Hello. And this question is, how is the hero of Justice Life treating you? Treating me pretty well. You know, I've been kicking some ass, you know. Bringing some justice onto people's lives, you know, just doing what I gotta do. His next question is, what state do you live in? I currently live in New York, where I was born and raised, yeah. I'm a New Yorker. And will you ever fight me again? Of course, I always plan on fighting subscribers. I mean, you guys need to beat me. I mean, nobody's beating me. You guys need to step up your game. No subscriber has beaten me. I am undefeated against subscribers. I wish I recorded all my fights, because it'd be great. But I am undefeated against subscribers. You guys need to step it up. And you guys need to step it up. You need to beat me. I mean, a lot of you guys can come very close, but I still win. So yeah, give it your all and come back at me again. Not only MC Sweats, but anybody else who dares to challenge moi. We have another question from Shuya Kano, and it says, hey you. Me? Yes, you. What's your favorite rock band or just band? I can't really say what my favorite band is because I have a lot. The Offspring, Fall Out Boys, AC/DC. I mean, I listen to everything. There's a lot of things I listen to. I go from like rock to country to pop to hip hop to rap to heavy metal. I mean, I have a wide variety, so I can't really say my favorite band, but those are some few that I mentioned: AC/DC, Van Halen. What the hell did I say? Fall Out Boys. Boys Like Girls, stuff like that. I like really any music, so I can't really pick a favorite band, but yeah, I guess you can learn some of my preferred choices. The next question is from Francis Lapuente Jr., and his question is, if anime did not exist, what do you think you would do? I'd probably have a much better social life. That's a very bad question. Caliber Games asks, will you play with Rhyme Style? Don't know. Would love to, but don't know. You never know what the future holds. Will you play with your brothers? Plan on attempting to do that in the future. I mean, I've done videos with my brothers, except for Chris, so he just jumps in whatever the hell he feels. I've done a couple videos with my little brother. But yeah, I do plan on trying to get some videos where I'm either voicing my brothers or playing my brothers or doing something. So yeah, they are future plans. Are you posting WWE 2K15 collab videos? Don't plan on it, but you never know. Can we have a setup tour? That is another future project I plan on doing. I want to do a setup tour. Not only that, but like a kind of like a house kind of tour, or not really a house kind of tour, but you know, where I do my stuff and then my room and stuff like that. So another future project. What time do you wake up and go to sleep? Creepy question, but I'll answer it. I usually wake up around 7 for school, but since school's ending, I probably won't be waking up till like 12 o'clock in the afternoon now, unless I have work. Time to go to sleep. They're really bad, but I usually go to bed around 2 or 3. If I'm tired, usually around 12. How's your family? My family's good. My mom's going to the surgeons again this Thursday. If you guys don't know, she broke her leg a while back. To see if she needs more surgery, or if she's good, she won't need any more surgery. Hopefully, the second thing that I said is true, so she doesn't have any more surgery, so she can relax, and hopefully not have the broken leg being a problem throughout the rest of the summer that'll be happening. So, yeah, thanks for the questions. So, here we go, the final last 2 comments of questions, which is going to be a pain in the ass, because there are so many questions in these comments, but I will plan to answer all of them to the best of my ability, and I just want to go straight into it because there are a lot. So, the first one is, why do you like anime? Well, I like anime because of many reasons, but I guess one of the biggest reasons is the story. I know a lot of anime, you know, they have their fillers and crap like that, but when you watch long animes like Bleach, Fairy Tail, Dragon Ball Z, the story propels, you know, eventually. But I feel like the storylines are always really good in anime compared to American cartoons where they don't even follow the story, they just throw random crap at you. And then you're just kind of forced to watch it until a story episode happens like every other 15 episodes. Where it's the anime, they usually, when they get into that arc, they stay in it for like 30 episodes, maybe have like 1 or 2 fillers between, and that's about it. And they keep going with it. And that's why I like anime a lot better, because they stick with the plot. It's great. The next one is, if you could be in an anime universe, which would you pick? This is a very easy question. I would love to be in Fairy Tail's universe, main reason being so I could have magical powers and shoot ice, because ice is my favorite element. Would love to have ice powers. But yeah, main reason why I picked that over like Dragon Ball Z and other universes is because in Dragon Ball Z you could die at any minute. Bleach, you could die at any minute. I've never watched Naruto, but I feel like you could probably die any minute in Naruto too. There's a lot of universes where you could just instantly die, and I feel like Fairy Tail is one of the safest ones. I don't know why, but I feel like it's one of the safer ones to live in. So yeah, that's why I would stay in Fairy Tail's world. So the next question is, why do you like games? Well, they keep me entertained. That's about it. What's your favorite game? This is a super easy question. My favorite game of all time is Dragon Quest VIII, A Journey of the Cursed King. I cannot tell you how many hours I've had on that game. It's ridiculous. It's definitely one of the best JRPGs of all time. Hands down, it's definitely one of the best ones out there. It's an old school, you know, RPG. Which they brought to America, which was a fantastic idea with Dragon Quest, is that they finally brought this game to America back in, I think, 2004 or 3. The game came out in Japan, but the thing about the Dragon Quest series is that not too many games get put in America, so that's why it was a big shock when this game came out, and then to see how great it was the best part. I mean, the story was great, the characters are so memorable. I mean, Angelo, you, because, you know, your hero had your name, or whatever the hell you put. Jessica, Yangus, the King, Medea. I mean, there were so many great characters in the game. The storyline was fantastic. The game was hella long, but that was the best part about it, was that it was so long that it just kept you wanting to play more, and it was a fantastic, hands-down game. If I am ever able to play this game on that channel, I will definitely do it, just to let you guys know. And also to let you guys know, I had 96 hours on that game before I beat it. It took me 4 years to beat, because I went through 4 copies of the game and about 3 controllers because of rage quitting and stuff like that. But yeah, that game took me a really long time to beat, and I was so happy when I finally beat it. But that game is fantastic. Would highly recommend it to anyone looking for an RPG game. Highly, highly recommended for PlayStation 2. It's fantastic. Next question is, would you ever do theory vids or vlogs? I mean, every now and then I did a theory video, so that was mainly for Zooniverse. I mean, if you guys want me to, I could do those. I might do vlogs during the summer. I'm not too sure if I'll be able to, but I will try to do them. Just like little tiny updates about my life and what I'm doing and crap like that. But yeah, if you guys want it, let me know down below. Why do you do YouTube? This is a question I see a lot of YouTubers get hit with, and I think we all have the same answer. It's fun. I mean, we have fun doing it. I don't think we would do it if we didn't have fun. I mean, that's like playing a video game you hate for no reason. So I love YouTube. I love it. It gives you a lot of freedom. You get to do whatever the hell you really want. You can say what you want to say. And, you know, it's just a lot of fun. I love doing YouTube, and I love entertaining people. And since I get to entertain a lot of you guys, and sometimes you even tell me stories like, you know, I had a bad day and stuff like that makes me happy that I'm actually making people happy and joyful on days that they feel like crap. So it's great to be a YouTuber, to just make people feel better, and to entertain and make people laugh and smile and cry with you when you're losing or dying in games. But yeah, that's why I do YouTube. It's just a lot of fun. I mean, if you want to start a YouTube, hell, I was small and I'm still small, but I'm still having a lot of fun with it and I still enjoy it. So that's why I do YouTube. PS or Xbox? PlayStation. I know people are going to kill me because they thought I was probably going to say Xbox, but no, I like PlayStation better. Which DBZ character do you like best? It's a huge tie between Videl and Bardock. I love both of them. So I can't really say who's my favorite, but those are my two. I love both of them. So, the finale! The final sets of questions will now be answered. So first up is, if you could have a girlfriend from any anime, who would you pick? Well, very, very easy question, and that is Medaka Kurakami from Medaka Box. Or Medaka Box, I don't know what the hell you want to call it. But yeah, I love the anime, and I'm still reading the manga because I want to finish it. She is a fantastic character. She's really, really funny. She's hella strong, too. And I think she's just a great character overall, and I would love to have her as a girlfriend, because she is like my waifu. Like, if she was in real life, yo, I'd be hella happy. But yeah, that's why I chose Medaka. I think she's a great character. And yeah, I love Medaka. And especially with J-Stars coming out, I can't wait to kick people's asses with her. Going into my War God mode and kicking your ass. So, yay. Would you rather know when you will die, or how will you die? That's kind of dark. But I think neither. I think I'd rather just have it as a surprise, because I would have both the fear of knowing and both knowing how it would go. So I think I'd rather just be surprised. If you could have any ability from any anime, what would you pick? there's so many. There are so many good powers. I think I would have to go with either the All Fiction from Kumagawa from Medica's box, or Renakumura's powers, the demon powers from Blue Exorcist. I think those two are definitely the best set of powers out there. I know there's a lot of other ones like, you know, Ichigo and Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, but I think those two are definitely my favorite, so I'd have to go with those. I don't really know which one I would choose overall, but those are two that I would love to have. If you could have any 5 superpowers, what would they be? Flight, invisibility, super speed, super strength, and the ability to never fall asleep. Because then I can do whatever the hell I want for 24/7. 365 days a year. Yeah, so would you ever do the Charlie Challenge? I don't know what the hell it is. I hear people talking about it, and I don't want to know what it is, so no. Who's your best friend besides John? I would have to pick Justin, actually. I've known him now for 2 years. I trust him a lot. Me and him are always talking. We're definitely best friends over the internet, and we do plan on trying to meet each other in the future. We don't know when that would happen, but we'd love to meet him, and I think he would love to meet me too, so yeah, I would have to say Justin. Or Mr. ProGamer, as he likes to be called. If you had a choice on how you wanted to die, how would you? Once again, really dark question, but I think I'd rather just go in my sleep. I think that's definitely the easiest way to go out, instead of being stabbed, shot, burnt, drowning, what else? Falling. I mean, I'd rather just go out in my sleep. I think that's the best way to go out. What's your IQ? I actually do know my IQ, actually, which is quite funny. My IQ is 118, which I think is almost above average. So, because I think above average is 120. So, yeah, I have a 118 IQ. Really random question, but surprisingly I knew the answer. How tall are you? Exactly 6'2". If you had all the same powers as Goku for 1 year, what would you do? Wow. If I had Goku's powers for 1 year. Wow. I think I'd probably just fly around a lot. I'd probably do what Goten did. Just fly around and be like, I'm a birdie! I'm a birdie! But yeah, that is it for the Q&A! Yay! Sorry I didn't get to answer everyone's questions, but there was a couple of repeats and stuff like that, and I didn't want to answer repeats and stuff like that, and hopefully this wasn't hella too long, because I know it's going to be long, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Once again, sorry about the gameplay in the background. I know it's not too exciting, but what are you going to do? But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to like button down below. So if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe as well. Thank you all for all the awesome questions. Tomorrow, I believe, or today, actually I have to check when I play later, but the DLC for Zooniverse came out, DLC 3, because I know it came out on Xbox One last night, so it's probably coming out today. I'll probably figure that out when I turn the game on later. But yeah, I do plan on doing a Brawls video tomorrow with the new characters, so make sure to check that out. And let's see if we can hit exactly 25 likes on this video. I don't know if we're going to do it exactly. We're probably going to go over it, because I know you guys are swagalicious in the comments. But yeah. Let's see if we can get 25 likes for the 25 questions we received, or comments, I guess, because it was definitely more than 25 questions. Yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. It's Cruisovich42, and I will see you all in another video. Thanks, dog. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, no, keep barking. Keep going. All right, he's done. All right, see you later. Nope, he came back. All right, whatever. All right, see you later.